Sorry, had to clear out the nasal passage.
Two dudes and they're ready to do. They are the Yugi-Drunks.
Good morning or good evening, everybody. This is B-Sen from the Yugi-Drunks, here to share with you a little story from my childhood. Now, growing up, we were always heavily invested in the Pokemon trading card game. We had all the sets ranging from base set all the way up to Neo Destiny. Our local trading card store, known as Steve Collectibles, started bringing out these Japanese packs for what would later be known as Yu-Gi-Oh! We had no interest. We obviously couldn't read Japanese, but they always looked cool and interesting. Fast forward a little bit. My parents were getting out of the Pokemon craze, and they started to dive into Yu-Gi-Oh! This is before we had any knowledge of how to play or what the cards were. My parents were just suckers for collecting anything. So I got a starter deck Yugi with my mom, and it was first edition because I had the black plastic in it, I remember. And she got me a pack of Legend of Blue Eyes. The starter deck Yugi I opened up in the car. I remember looking at that Dark Magician and looking at how the holo looked. The cards were smaller than my Pokemon cards, and I just remember thinking these look really cool. They almost had mystery or magic quality about them. And then I get home and I cracked that Legend of Blue Eyes pack, and it had Swords of Revealing Light in it. That was my first holo, my first pack opening. So I tried to collect this just like I had my Pokemon cards in a binder, doing by number. And I realized that the starter deck was its own complete set, and I thought that was really cool. So after a couple weeks of having this, my parents and my oldest brother got into this game. And I remember sitting down with my dad as he taught us how to play using that original rule book. Of course, he took all the good cards. He had Legend and everything else you really needed that we didn't have. And then after we learned how to do that, it was golden from there. I didn't want to collect the cards. I wanted to take them out of that binder and use that Swords of Revealing Light. And I always loved that Dark Magician. That's always what I wanted to have. And I remember playing this game all the way through the really big moments of Invasion of Chaos when that Chaos Emperor Dragon came out. I pulled that in Steve's Collectibles and a Ring of Destruction on the same day. On the same day. And then you have even cooler stuff that happened, like the movie pack from Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, where you bought the pack and every card in it was a holo and was crazy. I remember I sent my brother to the store, my older brother, to the store to get me another one of those packs because I didn't understand that every pack was the same. They're all the same. What the fuck? Matt, how do I end the video? What should I say to end the video?
I don't fucking know. And that's the fucking story time that sums it up.
Get the fuck out of here, it's shitty. Fucking farted his asshole off and it pissed me the fuck off! So after that, I remember we kind of moved around a lot growing up, and we weren't able to keep the same friends and everything, but I have really fond memories of dueling. Like on the school bus, my friend Senorino would sit on this side and I'd sit on this side, and we would duel across the way. Pen and paper life points. Little things like that make me love this game and make me still want to play it to this day, trying to recapture those old times. But I guess that's going to do it for this story time. Perhaps there'll be another one, maybe one better, well put together. Until then, suck my fucking balls, lick my ass, and fucking tongue my butthole. Fuck!
Yugi-Drunks. Because why? It's some haggard backwoods ass shit. Rock and roll.